Hey guys, thank you for being here. Tammy Holland, I saw your comment. Enjoy Jens. I will see you soon. Okay, so that we're not waiting for people to come in, I'll go ahead and play this intro and I'll be right back with you in 2 minutes. If you're watching this on the replay, you might want to go ahead and rewind 3 minutes if you don't want to have to sit through the intro.
Mate.
These are bullets all day long. They got the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength. He shot himself. There's the
Family attorney says the 23-year-old died from a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide.
I don't know what he used. I know it's a rope involved. I don't know what he used that rope for. Let me see. The secrets. He's taking the secrets with him. You see the secrets? He's not giving y'all the information. That y'all don't need to know it. You know? He'll go out with them secrets with the high priest there. He might be found on a Wednesday too. Ace of Wands. So I have no doubt in my mind they're gonna find Brian Laundrie, October 2021. I'm telling you, he's still. Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girl some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you. It's true. I love you, boo. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys today? So let me go to the comments. So on the, give me 1 second. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Tammy. All right. I'll see you when you get back. Hey, Nani. Hello, Mallory. It's wonderful to see you guys. You know what? I forgot to set this live to subs only. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. So now on what happened is after my last live where I was discussing the House of Williams and how much I love her channel and being on her channel. However, the one person on earth that I have PTSD with on YouTube, all right, he decides to jump in on the live where, you know, I'm actively on the channel, knowing he caused me hate during Molly Go Lightly live, right? Justin from Justice of All, right? No other than. So I discussed that in my last live. I'll wind up linking to it in the comments below. I'll probably have an end screenshot to it. So I was discussing that. And so after my live, I got a text from Mallory to let me know that I got a text from Mallory Young to let me know that Mallory Williams had just did a live and I was in the title, and I probably should go ahead and check it out. Well, usually I always get updates because I'm a sub to the House of Williams, and I do mod there, and I love the environment. I love being there. She gives me laughs all day long. But for some reason, I haven't been getting my notifications, so I'm probably gonna have to unsubscribe and resubscribe and fix that. Anyway, we have the wonderful Mallory Williams on the right-hand side of this photo, right? So if you haven't been to her channel, check her out at the House of Williams. She just has been in a lot of controversy during Tiff, where she was on the panel on Tiffany Marie's, because Laura, or as Mallory Williams loves to call her, I think it's Candlestick Laura, right? Or Candle Wax Laura, one of the two, called her out for making the Got Milk video, and she said that it was not funny, and so Mallory Williams went into telling them that it was dark humor. Some people saw no fault in it, and some people, bashed her. So anyway, in the end, Mallory Williams Miss Williams, she only got more and more subscribers due to this, right? So I started to watch the video that she made on her live regarding the live that I was doing. And I had to forward, I think I forwarded up to the 8-minute mark where she actually started speaking on it. And once I forwarded to the 8-minute mark, I probably only listened to a few minutes, but it was so good. It already started out to be so good, as always, that I had to stop it and said, I'm going to do a live reaction. Maybe I should have threw the video on. Guys, every once in a while, I'll go ahead, maybe a few times a month or more, I'll go ahead and throw on the video. I haven't been doing that lately. I've been I have a lot going on. And I just have not been in the mood to even be on live on social media or anything like that. I even had a friend call me from Virginia today, a high school friend, and say that, they haven't seen me on Facebook in a while or whatever, and they just wanted to make sure I was alive. So a lot of people are saying the same thing. But I have stopped into the House of Williams, Miss Williams live a few times, but it'll probably be like 15 minutes, right? And then I would just jump off and go to sleep. If I go onto any channel on YouTube, that's the one that I definitely, her and Jennifer at Jennifer's Positive Tarot, those the two people that I check out, right? But as far as true crime goes, the House of Williams is the place to be. So anyway, I started playing it, and it was so good that I said, I have to do a reaction on this, and I'm going to go ahead and share it live. So that's what I'm here to do. And we're going to figure out what's going on all together. And I know in the beginning, she stated that she was lurking on my video, not saying that she was in the chat, but I probably knew. Not in the chat, but watching the live, but I probably knew, right? So, and that's the truth. I did the same thing to her when she was discussing me on the psychic goddess versus justice for all. I think she discussed this for about an hour, and I didn't say anything till she was done. And the reason for this is I wanted her to be herself. Hey, I mean, she's a straight shooter. So I think regardless if I spoke or not, she would have just spoke her mind regardless, right? Because that's how she is, which is good. But I just wanted to make sure of it. So I didn't say anything in the comments, even though I'm not on her channel. Didn't let her know I was there. And everything she said during that live where she discussed me and Justin, I believe she did a better job at explaining everything than I did on my channel. So definitely check out that live as well. And she said every bit of how I felt and how Boring for All made me feel during that time frame. So I give her credit, and I give her a great applause for that. Anyway, so we're going to go jump right into it. I'm going to check out some comments here, and then we're going to go ahead and watch the video, right? And I'll comment here and there so we don't get any strikes for reused content. And hopefully Mallory Williams doesn't decide to strike me. I don't think she will, right? But like I said, during the live where she was discussing me and Justice for All, I did not comment because if she wanted to joke on me about being, or, you know, have some jokes to tell regarding me and me being on Molly Golightly's panel, I wanted her to feel free to tell the joke without knowing that I'm just sitting there watching every single or listening to every single word that comes out of her mouth. It's okay, you know. It's good to laugh at yourself. And so if she wanted to go throw some jokes out there, I was all for it. But I made sure I waited till she ended the live. So anyway, we're gonna get to the chat. Mallory says, okay, hello, Swampy. Paige says, True Crime Goddess. Yes, hello, Paige. It's wonderful to see you, Paige. Thank you for being here. I think this is the first time I saw you on my channel. Paige is a mod on the House of Williams, at the House of Williams. I was literally blocked on Mallory's channel, and well, that sucked. She told me she doesn't know how, and I am unblocked now, but it was unpleasant to say the least. Yeah, you know what? I wonder if it could be, you're a mod, so you shouldn't have been blocked, but I came on live today, and all my mods, nobody had a wrench for some reason. You know, so I don't know how that happened. YouTube has been screwy. Everybody you see in the chat today that has a wrench, it's because I just reapplied their wrench earlier today when they came on. All right. Mallory says, it was funny to me. I unsubbed from 4 channels because of that mess. One channel I was a member in for many months. The first true crime channel I have ever watched, honestly. Yes, I think for Mallory, you know, the reason why, and during that live, I had stated something about Mallory recommended to Mallory Young recommended to Mallory Williams that, you know, she makes Justin a mod, right? So Mallory made sure and I was a bit upset about that, but, you know, it is what it is. So she made sure she came on and defended herself. And I think that's where me and her get along. You know, it's like, I'm not like these other channels that are going to get upset with you and hide you. I want to hear what you got to say. And so she stated her case, and that was that. You know what I mean? So, and I understood. I was blocked from Dolly's too, and he don't know how I ended up there. Wow, you were blocked from, I think those were mods blocking you, Mallory. I think some mod blocked you. That's what happened there. Did he make you a mod on his channel yet? All right, Paige Davis says, I was lurking this morning to you too, but my internet went out several times and then I had company. I will rewatch your earlier video. Yeah, Paige, that's what I do sometimes too on channels, because I don't always feel like talking. Sometimes you just want to relax and listen to the live without having to, you know, be so active, even though it's good if you could, because it helps that creator. But sometimes you don't have the energy for it, and I get that. J Dub says, that's why you should still have your wrench, Paige Davis. You are so welcoming, and I feel like mods all have different strengths. I think you're amazing. Yeah, Paige Davis is an amazing mod at the House of Williams. J Dubs is as well. J Dubs was a mod at the House of Williams too. She does not have her wrench anymore, but her and Mallory Williams, you know, do have a wonderful relationship. I know J Dubs, you know, even after she's no longer a mod at this time, shared about how much she really loves Mallory, you know, that Mallory means a lot to her. So I don't know. Let me start playing, because it looks like hi JR, how are you? I don't know if I'm going to catch up in the chat. So let's just start playing this. All right. So guys, go to the House of Williams. Make sure you press subscribe, right? See, I have subscribe and I have the bell button, but for some reason I didn't get the notification. That's why I don't mind when Mallory, you know, sends me the text. All right. So let's see what she's talking about. Let's go lurk. So this is where I had rewinded to around 8 minutes. I think that's where she starts. And I watched it I watched it to about 14 minutes, and it was so good that I said I had to share with everybody, and we'll figure this out together. So let's see what she's saying. She is the comedian of true crime. And by the way, I have to ask her, I'm gonna ask her to participate with something that I also want to ask Harsh Reality to participate in and to be on panel for. And also some people that do underwater searching for the missing as well. So, and there's another person too. So hopefully that'll be upcoming in the next couple weeks, but I'll keep you guys posted.
Gonna get a nice little wear, because listen, I wear my clothes until I wear them out. Anybody knows that I'm notoriously known for ripping my clothes to shreds, right? I love to tear and stretch my clothes. Listen, I don't like to feel my clothes on my body. Let's put it that way. If I can feel my clothes, I'm not usually, listen, I've scared myself a couple times. I'm like, holy shit, that was close, Miss Williams. Oh, God. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was close. Sorry about that little buffer moment. It happens. This is technology. So listen, people, this is for our beloved psychic goddess. All right. This is in honor of our beloved psychic goddess. All of you know the crime. Listen, she's the true crime psychic goddess. She is one of a kind. She is one of our major mods here at the House of Williams. She's been with us for some time.
And so she starts around the 10-minute, 45-second mark.
Those of you who don't know her, listen, I think I might have her channel ready to go. I'm not sure if I have it lined up. Let me see if I got her channel ready to go. I don't think so. Does anybody have a link? Can anybody get her link really quick and put it in the side chat? Please. I'd appreciate it if somebody will.
Yes, Mallory has also said she hasn't been getting notifications for my lives, and that's because I'm partially shadow banned. I've been that way, and hopefully when I start to do more lives, it'll push me out of that partial shadow ban. Hopefully that'll work. I plan on starting that out probably in the next couple weeks, starting to go on more again.
You will find that for me. All right, True Crime Psychic Goddess. Let's just make sure we can get some more subscribers over to her channels. Let's see. Ashley, hello.
And if you're listening to this, thank you so much, Miss Williams. Thank you so much for the love and sharing me.
To you, Ashley, twin thing. Listen, I've been wondering where in the heck has the psychic gone to, right? My psychic abilities aren't nearly as powerful as hers, right? I like to think they are. Listen, my bullshit detector is unmatched. Thank you, Jag. Thank you, Cutter. Who's ever putting those out there? Thank you. Also, listen, my bullshit detector is unrivaled in these here parts, but her psychic flow, right, goes unchallenged.
I love when she gives me credit for that. You know why? Because I've seen her in the past make fun of psychics, and it just makes me laugh, really, because I feel people are entitled to their opinion, and sometimes we are wrong, and then some people that say they're a psychic or not. I see a lot of one. I see a lot of frauds, So, yeah. So I appreciate her saying that.
So I've been wondering where she is, right? I've just not seen enough of her around recently. I'm like, where is my goddess? Where's my goddess? I've even said as much on air.
I was going through a lot. That's where I was. And me and my ex-husband had like 3 court cases back to back, 3 weeks back to back to back. So that's a lot of what was going on. And plus I had a lot of other stuff going on. I probably won't be regular again for another 2 weeks, but then hopefully I'll have my flow back.
You know, and I feel like I've seen her pop in maybe momentarily or something, but you know, but then in hindsight, I'm like, where is she? I just don't know. And I'm not seeing a lot of movement on her.
And she is so right, because I've been popping in, maybe I'll stay 15 minutes, but she's used to me staying at least 45 minutes, you know, when I can, even an hour or more if I can. But lately, you know, it's only been like 15 minutes here or there. And sometimes she probably doesn't even see me and hasn't seen me. But definitely, if I'm on somebody's channel, if I'm on YouTube, if I'm in these true crime streets, I'm definitely at the House of Williams. That's where I am.
On her own channel. She's just kind of been MIA, right? MIA. Well, I caught her live today, and I was lurking. You know, I was lurking. And sometimes I lurk. Sometimes I'll go in and say hi. This particular one, I said, you might just want to lurk this one out, Miss.
I lurk too sometimes. I love you too.
You might just want to lurk this one out, girl. For your own safety, you just might want to lurk this one out. Because, listen, the goddess, you done went and pissed the goddess off, girl. You pissed off the psychic goddess.
You didn't piss me off. You can't piss me off. Justin pissed me off.
And she probably knows you're out there. She's psychic. She probably knows you're out there hiding behind the goddamn couch listening. But listen, don't go in there, girl. Don't go in.
Oh my God.
Just listen. You done pissed off the neighborhood psychic. I mean, you know your world is tipped upside down, headed for doom when you pissed off your neighborhood psychic. Think about that one, people. Holy shit, people. Don't piss off your neighborhood psychic, right? Especially when she holds a wrench in your goddamn chat. Oh, Lord. It can't end well. It can't end well. Listen, I play. But the truth is, listen, a lot of, you know, there's going to be feelings, right? People are going to have feelings on YouTube. Some good, some not so good. Some people are going to be confused, right? I've been known to confuse a person or two with my movements through YouTube. And listen, I ebb and flow. My channel ebb and flows just like anybody else. My opinions form and they evolve and they change and they do a 360. And listen, you know, it's just part of my YouTube groove and grind, bump and grind, right? It's part of being here for so long on these YouTube streets. I've formed a lot of relationships with people. I'm always forging new ones. And when I say relationships, both positive and negative, mind you, right? Listen,
right.
When I tell you haters become lovers and lovers become haters and round, the merry-go-round,
and that's exactly what she told me when the people in Molly Golightly's chat that day where Justin came in hating on me. That's exactly what she told me after too, and I really appreciate those words.
It's not just something that I say in jest. It's really a motto that I live by here at the House of Williams because it is proven so true time and time and time again. So I know for a lot of people that have just now gotten on the House of Williams carousel, you find yourself all aboard. You know, you get on for one particular reason, one particular storyline or plot that kind of pulls you in. Maybe you like a particular plot. Maybe you like, listen, I'm here because Mallory's going after a particular person or a particular set of people that I'm really down with getting. Listen, I like seeing their ass set on fire, and I'm all about this, right? Until you decide to set somebody's ass on fire that I happen to like, and then suddenly, you're not all about that. You know, we've already kind of covered that,
right?
You know, we've covered that. That doesn't go well for a lot of people. But I've said before, listen, if you're the type of person that can't, if you wouldn't, because I'm trust me, I'm the House of Williams. I'm eventually going to make my rounds. I'm eventually going to make my rounds to somebody that you're a fan of. right?
Right.
Make no mistake about it. I'm probably going to make my rounds and eventually land on your favorite creator. Part of my brand down here is to talk shit and call out the bullshit of other
Exactly.
creators. That is
Exactly. And that's
why
what
I'm
I love
really
about her, because she keeps it real. Oh my God. I don't know what minute it went backwards. I don't know where I was, but we'll figure it out. But that's what I love about her. Every time she speaks, every time she says something, like you can relate, it resonates, it makes sense. Like what she saw, we saw. But she expresses it and articulates it and gives us the comedic, viewpoint on it. And it's just hilarious. You know, she's a breath of fresh air, literally. We got to figure out where we were at.
YouTube ways, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was never that deep. You know, were egos brushed? Were feelings, were feelings a little fractured? Of course, it's YouTube. It happens. It happens. So for anyone out there, they're just so mystified. Whoa, how do we go from that to all of a sudden Molly Golightly has a wrench in here? Well, Molly Golightly has always had a wrench in my chat. She merely just got her wrench back. Okay. And
oh wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that. And has Molly Golightly been in? And you guys know I don't have a problem with Molly Golightly. I don't have a problem with anybody. I'll make peace with everybody. Justin, I'm not quite sure about. You know, maybe for my soul, I will. Maybe for my soul, but yeah. But I never knew Molly had a wrench on her channel. That's awesome to know.
Truth be told, it was nice to see it back on her, right? It would be very bizarre seeing her in my chat naked. It would be strange, right? And quite frankly, somebody of her caliber, someone of her caliber to be in a chat without a wrench is just disrespectful. Often I give other content creators what I call a courtesy wrench, first and foremost. I'm not always extended that courtesy. Not always. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not. And it doesn't matter. I like to extend courtesy wrenches. And listen, sometimes those same creators will get nasty with me, right? I'm like, well, so there goes your little courtesy wrench, little bastard. You little bastard, or you little bitch, right? How dare you? You dare say you have a heart? A heart of steel is what you have. A heart and eyes only for yourself. I could blow your head off. Give me my wrench back. Right? I don't have time for those games.
Right.
Thank you for all those thumbs up. Thank you. I do not encourage anyone blowing anybody's head off. Footnote, gun violence is not cool. Right? I don't even believe in hunting deer. So all of you people who hunt for food, listen, if that's your thing, go for it. Go for it. I prefer to go to the meat department at local Publix. Okay, just saying, putting it out there. All right, don't come after me, gun people.
Mallory,
right?
harsh and on your knife.
I don't promote it.
We love you too.
But listen, Justice for All now has a wrench. Yeah. Justice for All has a wrench.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I've been shot dead, guys. Come help me! Oh my God! But listen. You know who I get to listen from? For those who are not familiar with the House of Williams, that's what she says over and over again, which is funny. Some people have a problem with it. I just absolutely love it. But anyway, she gave Born for All a wrench, which I respect. I respect her right to be friends with any. Like, I wouldn't want anybody to try to tell me what creator I can be a part of or choose to. Like, if you wanted to kind of, mend things with somebody and just, move forward, then there's no issues with that. And my issues with Justin are the issues I have myself, right? So I'm not expecting Mallory Williams to hold on to that, and she shouldn't. However, whether she, and it's up to her. If she chooses to take my wrench, she chooses to take my wrench away. If she doesn't, if she keeps me as a mod, that's fine too, because I love her channel. I'm like always gonna love her. She is fierce. You know, her jokes are fierce, her outfits are fierce, you know, everything about her is fierce. However, during the time that Justin is on, I just can't go on during that time. You know, I might just have to lurk. I might have to be in the shadows. I might have to be in the shadows and enjoy the rest of the live. But let's see what else she has to say.
Everybody knows, even Justice, right? I told Justice when he was talking about going for dinner, I was joking around like, oh shit. When do I tell him? Like, when do I tell him? Like Jesus Christ. When do I tell him? Like, I've clowned.
Well, I'm glad that you've told him, but you shouldn't have been worried about it in the first place, because you know what? We heard what Benny Keys has had to say about Justin, yet Justin is, and how he titled him, what he referred to him as, yet Justin now holds a wrench on BK's channel too. Like, what the heck is going on? What's going on with the stars out there in the universe? You know? So, yeah. But for some reason, though, with me, Boring for All had a problem with me speaking out regarding what was going on with all the chaos with the Heels on the Ground crew. So why is he being critical about that? Is my question to him, not to Mallory. Mallory doesn't have anything to do with this. That is my issue with Justin. So I just wanted to be clear on that.
Found him. I thought he knew. I thought Justice knew. You know, did he know? Does he not know? Do I tell him before? Should I tell him after I get my dinner? Because I don't want to ruin my dinner. Listen, let me get my free dinner first. Maybe I should get my free dinner, and maybe I'll tell him after the bill comes.
And see, that's the thing. On my live where I was on for like 4 or 5 hours with Molly Golightly, I made sure before I started speaking and connecting with her, I let her know, Molly, I said some things about you in the past. You know, I said maybe, you know, you guys are moving off from Summer and onto things being more revolved around you guys. Maybe possibly there's a better way to do this. But I always said in every video that there's something about her that I still like, and I still believe she can do it if she gets on the right path, right? I did give her credit where credit is due. So for Justin to not know me and to try to come down on me like that, that was really a punk move, you know, and not to even come back and apologize. But let's continue to listen.
By the way, I love dinner. The dinner was good, but you know, is now a good time to tell you that I clowned the hell of you? I clowned the hell of you out of my channel. You know, listen, not for nothing, but you know, everybody in my channel knows you as Walter Mercado, right?
Oh
everybody
my God.
Walter Mercado, not for nothing.
Did she tell him that?
Then Walter Mercado, everybody loves Walter Mercado. Everybody loves Walter Mercado. He's a good soul. Walter Mercado was a good soul, very gentle, doesn't hurt anyone, right? Just sits there in that beautiful ornate gold chair
when
and just sits there and just kind of just tells people about themselves, right? Just tells people about themselves, right? But I'm like, when do I tell him, right? What if somebody just accidentally lets it slip in the side chat and starts calling him Walter? I'm like, I can't, what, Jesus Christ, what do I do? I'm stuck here. I'm stuck between, listen, people. I'm stuck between an ornate chair and a hard place. I don't know what to do.
Mallory, if you have her link.
I wrenched him, please.
Mallory, if you have her link in your clipboard, will you share it in the chat?
We evolve, we move on. Sometimes the skit's got to come to an end, and the channel has to move on and evolve, and it ebbs and flows, right?
Oh my God, Mallory.
You got to think, right? He is one of these channels that could have easily he could have sidestepped. He covers the Summer Wells case, right? And he's got a lot of people that follow him over that Summer Wells stuff, right? They've gone down the Summer Wells rabbit hole. They've not come up for air in probably a year. They don't know. Listen, they don't know what's going on. They haven't known what's going on since they cashed those Joe Biden checks last year, right? They got their last Joe Biden check, then they took it down the rabbit hole, and they ain't come back since. They don't know nothing about Ukraine.
Oh, while we're talking about wrenches, let me tell you that Miss Williams at the House of Williams, she holds a wrench on this channel as well. Now, all my mods somehow I had no mods this morning. For some reason, everybody was demodded, right? YouTube messing up. So when she comes, if she comes in the chat anytime, I'm on live now or in the future, her wrench won't be there. So I got to re-add her, remod her if I'm on my phone, right? Because from my laptop, when I'm on StreamYard, I'm not able to do that. So that would be the only reason she doesn't have her wrench, is because YouTube done messed up.
Right? The Russians invading Ukraine. Those people don't know nothing about nothing, people. Right? That's how far down the rabbit hole they went of this Summer Wells bullshit. Right? That's the truth. That's the goddamn truth. So he took a pretty good gamble on still coming over here and propping his ass up at the House of Williams. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to be seen here, right? He sure didn't, but he did. So yeah, I wrenched him up, right? Listen, if you're going to stand with the House of Williams, you're going to stand up for the freedom of my speech. Absolutely. We're going to ebb and flow, and we're going to listen. If you're willing to walk with the House of Williams and its people, we're willing to walk with you. That's for damn sure, right? But here's the thing, people.
Yeah, guys. But with Mallory, she sent me the pictures, of the fire, the shed fire. So she didn't even really want me taking donations at all. I'm looking in the chat, so I had to take a sidestep from the video real quick. And if I'm not commenting on everything in the video that you guys feel like I should be commenting, that's because I was a little bit distracted in the chat. That's why a lot of times as YouTube creators, we just stay focused either in the chat or on what we're saying, So that's the reason for that. But let's get this back on. But yeah, Mallory sent me pictures prior.
People, this is what I need to. This is about the psychic goddess. This is what I want to make sure about our psychic goddess. I want to make sure there's no misunderstandings. She is worth the ride. This girl deserves respect.
Oh.
And I want to make sure that she gets her due respect. Now I can't make people see each other as they would like each other to be seen. I can't make that happen. But I would like to see that happen, right? I know that her and Justice for All had a scuffle, right? That it wasn't a pleasure. Wasn't a pleasure for either one of them. And it happened to happen on Molly Golightly's panel, right? It just wasn't. So I can understand. Can understand how the goddess would feel on one hand, how she might feel somewhat set aside or left behind or an afterthought by me or the House of Williams. And I can tell you that is.
And what I felt more than anything else is, not to say, because she has the right to do whatever she wants on the channel. I just don't like Justin's presence because what he's done to me and how he did it. If he goes back and look, like, to him, it might not be nothing, but it was really, really big. He disrespected me in front of like daggone near 1,000 people, and it was uncalled for. It was unjustified, really. And so my issue is with him, but I could be very professional, cordial, and all of that stuff. So I would not show him any type of disrespect in the chat of Mallory Williams. Because if I was going to do that, I would already did it. And trust me, it was hard for me not to, because I was ready to go there, even though I probably would have been, who knows, I might have gotten demodded right after, right? Because she's gone on, she wants to go ahead and nurture their connection now, which is fine. But yeah, if I was going to do something, I would have already did it. So other than that, I go ahead and be respectful, because it's no reason for, everybody has to deal with enough in life. So it's no reason for me to go ahead and give it more drama. I really want to get away from all this drama stuff and really start to focus more on true crime. Like, I came in this to do.
Could not be further from the truth. I don't leave somebody behind or set them aside, who's been with me through thick and thin. And let me tell you, the goddess has been with me through thick and thin. And I want to make sure that she knows that. She's very important to the House of Williams. And I'm here to tell Molly Golightly and let Justice know, if you ever hear this, if you might be listening, the goddess is worth the ride. It is my experience that if you ever would like to have somebody who will walk with you and stand behind you when other people may not or will not, you may want to reconsider, or just reconsider whatever happened on that panel, even if you're no longer thinking about it, which you're probably.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Paige. Paige Davis just stated that Mallory adores me, and I adore her too, completely and totally. So, and I wasn't, like I said, this was no tough feelings regarding Mallory Williams at all. It was my issues with Boring for All. But let's continue.
Probably not. I bet you're not even thinking about that, and you've just let that moment go, right? You've let that moment go. And truth be told, she probably kind of let that moment go too, until it resurfaced and she was faced with it, as we often do. We
Can you say PTSD, Miss Williams? Can you say PTSD? Mm-hmm.
We're not all so petty where we're all just sitting around harboring these moments, until sometimes we're faced with it and it's a reminder to us. And it just kind of, and that's probably what happened to Goddess, right? But now that, it has surfaced and it is a bit of a reminder, I would just hope that people could kind of reach out to Goddess, even if it's in a side chat, somehow, even if you mention it somewhere. If you see her again in the side chat, just give her a smile, right? Say hello, right? I'm telling you, she's worth it. Even if you all got off on the wrong foot, accidentally, whatever it may have been, even if it was intentional, if somebody was.
Thank you, Weejabi. Weejabi is on is a sub to Mallory Williams' channel, to the House of Williams. Might be a mod too, I forget. But this is so sweet. Oh my God, it's making me cry. I love you too, Mallory Williams.
Was having a bad day, a bad moment, had a bad taste in their mouth. I would not try to advocate for someone if I didn't believe in them. And I'm here to tell you that the girl has served the House of Williams honorably, admirably, and with complete decency. And I believe that she would do the same for anyone who treated her well, right? And with respect. That's my honest opinion on Psychic Goddess.
All right, so I appreciate everything that she's saying here. And what I'm going to do is, and I wanted to do this anyway, and I was going to do it anyway, but I'm not bringing up, I'm going to leave that in the past, right? Because in order to heal, in order to move on, which I thought I was fine until he came up in the chat. But in order to move on from things like this, you got to let go. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just let go of that incident, right? But if me and him are to ever connect in any type of way, he just has to come correct. Other than that, we can see each other and just not say anything. That's fine with me too. I'm very respectful.
I think she's as I call a really good egg, right? And I think, I have to say the same for the other two. When it comes down to it, all their antics, all their, whatever aside, right? Justice seems to be, listen, he's like silk drama, right? He's got his own way of, he's got his own way of working his way through the drama, right? He's very stealth-like with it. Very self. He sits there like Walter Mercado does, right? We all know Walter Mercado. That's how he got the nickname. Just very calm. He puts everybody at ease, almost in a hypnosis state, right? He's the polar opposite of Molly Golightly and Mallory Williams. There's us, and then there's Walter Mercado, aka, right, Justice for All. Two completely
Mallory, do you see him being on this channel with a wrench too?
Polar opposite personality types. I mean, that's quality entertainment when you can get those kind of person. Listen, picture this. Molly Golightly, Mallory Williams, and Justice for All riding in a caravan. Listen, that's quality entertainment, people. I don't care who the hell you are. I don't care what the hell we're talking about.
Respect to
that's
you
quality
too,
entertainment.
Jabi.
Everybody's tuning in for that one, right? Doesn't matter who's driving. Hopefully Ziggy's driving. Hopefully that lady Ziggy is driving because we.
And I'm so happy. I'm going to say this real quick. I'm so happy to see a lot of you guys over here from Mallory Williams' channel, Jabi, Paige Davis, J Dubs. I really appreciate you guys. So thank you so much for being here. You know, a lot of times when I'm in the chat, because my vision sometimes get blurry, that I don't have my glasses. Sometimes it's too much to look in the chat. So people may talk to me and I may not see you, but I never, like, I got a really good heart. So I'm never going to ignore anybody. So just know I just didn't see what you said. So what I'm good at doing in the chat is taking my clipboard and copying and pasting the donation links in the wish list. So that's what you'll see. Oh, every once in a while, I'll see somebody comment or say something and I'll respond to them. And then I'll go ahead and kind of gear my eyes away from looking at the chat so it doesn't strain my eyes. And I'll just focus on what she's saying.
We know she can go the distance, right? We'll get her to drive, right? Bless her heart. We know she'll drive for at least 8 hours. Just throw her a couple goddamn granola bars, right? Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that lady. She just sit there and go and go and go and go. Jesus, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Oh, Ziggy. Where have you? I've never known of this person before. God damn, that lady can stream. I never met such a streamer.
Wow. How long has Ziggy streamed, guys? I heard she was streaming long yesterday. Well, they say, I don't watch Tiffany or Ziggy, but I know they say Tiffany streams really long. So does Ziggy stream longer than Tiffany? Who knows? And Mallory Young says, Born for All was very intimidated with the goddess. The whole clique of mean girls attacked you on MGL's live. Yeah. And he initiated that too. The only person really that was in a chat that was not feeling me prior to Justice for All was somebody named Dr. Blue Eyes. Well, you know, they had an issue with me for whatever reason, but everybody else in the chat, they were good. So anyway, Mallory Young says, I'm blocked from MGL. I was trying to comment and tell them to F off that day. Yeah, well, with Molly Golightly's channel, she unblocks people on the regular. So you're probably unblocked now if you go back and see if you can comment. Because a lot of times she wants those viewers, you know, more viewers, more monetization money.
Hell, don't get me
So she does temporary blocks.
started. I was just amazed. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, can't make it about Ziggy, right? It's a whole nother episode. But listen, Psychic Goddess.
So Mallory says that I introduced her to the House of Williams. Yeah, I was so excited, you know, about her channel. I am so excited about her channel. She is the go-to for comedy. I don't even know another comedian in the true crime community. And if they were, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to match Mallory, period. Hands down.
I'm sorry if listen, you know, a lot of this is my fault because, you know, I moved my channel, right? I'm so used to working the inner workings of my channel, right? As I often say, I know there's so much going on in my head, right? Not only do I have to keep up with the workings of my channel and how I'm listen, I'm very strategical, right? Very analytical in my thinking of what videos I want to put out, what I want to say in my stream.
All right, before I continue playing this, let's see what Mallory Young says. Well, first of all, J-Dub says, I'm blocked on Molly's main channel after I called Justin out. Yeah, they block you for, you know, saying stuff different from what they believe or calling people out. They don't like that. Mallory Young says, MGL came from me because my name is Mallory. I'm sorry, my mother named me Mal, but it clearly says Young is my last name, not Williams. And MGL and her subs came from me for talking about her, and I had no idea. Yes, they will hide you in a minute. Her subs, I mean her mods, they hide you quick, fast, and in a hurry. Paige says, I found your channel from Mallory too, and I was also watching the day you were on MGL's panel. How twisted it's gonna get. I know! At first it was all good, and then it was like that last half an hour. Oh my God. Wow. So Mallory Young says, and I never spoke a thing about Sloppy Molly. I was so confused. Wijabi says, I think I remember you on MGL panel flashback. Very smart. Carried the conversation. Yeah, maybe sometime this week I'll go ahead and I'll share her live in the community post, on a community post. And maybe some of you guys will check it out, or maybe you won't. I don't know. I know me and Molly were having a great time until Justin came in with his negativity. All right. J-Dub says, wrong place, wrong name. I don't even watch Ziggy as I did because BK's back there on her live too, and they blocked me from Cher's channel, and I was a member there too. They blocked Mallory everywhere, guys. You know, she might be the number one blocked person. She doesn't even have a YouTube channel, and they all talk about her and they block her for some reason. All right, still have my clipboard of Miss Williams. Oh, J-Dub says she still have her clipboard for House of Williams. So if any time she feels like giving her that wrench back, she is ready. She is ready. Yes, J-Dubs. Yes, I know she has a lot of love for for Mallory Williams. Paige Davis says, you were one of the all-time best mods, so I sure hope you made the cut. I was also so grateful for your post. Yeah, I love you guys. I was always so happy to see you guys. Mallory said, nope, I'm still blocked. I checked last week. Oh, wow. Then they definitely holding off on you because of your name, Mal. Curious AF says, Justin should apologize. Yeah, I feel he should. I don't feel like the apology would be enough, but to let bygones be bygones, you know, I'll probably just accept it, you know. Mallory Young says, Psychic Goddess is the best mod. I even had to tell her to take it down a notch. She's making us all look bad in the chat. Joking. Yeah, Mallory, you did. She did, because on the House of Williams, on Mallory Williams' channel, I would always add the wish list. I would add the donation list like right away, because guys, like I said, that's what I do best, because my eyes, I usually don't have my glasses on and my eyes are too strained to look in the chat, but every once in a while. So the thing I do is just paste. And so I'm like pasting it every chance I get. So Mallory had texted me one day. She like, I think you spam in the chat. So I was trying to get, I said, well, I'm going to keep doing it until she says I'm doing it too much. So I tried to get Mallory Williams' attention to ask whether or not I was doing it too much, because I wanted to know, should I slow down? Should I keep it the same? Like what? But she never saw. But that's a question I need to, you know what I mean? Because certain channels may see it as spam, but, you know, everybody has their different flow. Miss Williams might want to make sure everybody see the donation link in the wish list. J-Dub says, I always slacked off when Goddess showed up. Oh my God. Well, am I that bad? Am I that bad in the chat, J-Dubs? I'm barely reading it, guys. Like I said, if I don't say hi, it's just because I'm not looking in the chat. I'm just paste. Just pasting away. Curious AF. Were you related to Crude AF? Do you guys know about him? J-Dubs, I know what you mean. You were able to actually chat with people. Yeah. I mean, I would be better if I put on my laptop and my glasses, I can have more conversations. And that's what Mallory Williams loves, when you are interacting, or you're interacting in the chat and you're actually holding these conversations. So I mean, J Dubs and Paige Davis, you guys are on point. Mallory Young came not long after, me, and she's on point. All right, let's see what she's saying.
What titles do I want to put out? When do I want to release them? What do I want to respond to? How do I want to respond to it? How long do I want to go? What bears do I want to poke? What bears do I not want to poke? Do I want to retract something? Oh, be careful here. Oh, do I want to go and clean something up? Or not only that, I've got to sit there and I've got to prepare. I've got to sit there and I've got to say, well, I know what this one's going to do. And I know what.
Wait, we got to speak on this. So Mallory says, I believe she's talking about me on the Molly Go Lightly stream. What was that? 4 to 5 hours. And she's saying I carried the entire stream, the whole live. And I believe I did. And I was doing good. She made Justin go ahead and turn her away from me, against me. And I ain't like that, because like I said, in all my videos where I'm calling out certain things, like I'm real. I keep stuff real, just like Mallory Williams does. And where I'm calling out some things, I still say in there, Molly Go Lightly, Marissa, I'm still gonna try to believe in you a bit longer. I still believe you can do it, right? You just gotta come back with a different tactic, get the game plan right. Anyway, so Mallory Young is right. I did carry that whole stream. Because anyway, I'm not going to go into the details of it all. Weejabi says, Goddess, if you have the clip, please check, see if I commented. If I have the clip of what? I'm trying to see. The clip of what? I forgot if I said something or whatever. Also, guys, if you haven't watched my Summer Wells reading, you may want to look in my community page. I'm going to share it again soon, but and add a little commentary to it. But on my community page, I speak about my reading on Summer Wells. Guys, a lot of my stuff is really accurate, point on. I'm not like one of them people that come up here that says, give you details of what they feel happened in a certain situation, and they don't have a proven track record. I have an accuracy playlist, guys. I told you guys the date Brian Laundrie's body would be found. I told you what he died from before the autopsy came in. I told you what Gabby died from before her autopsy came back, right? I told you that Ariana Taylor, I'm hearing sewage. She was found in the drainage pipe, right? The sewer drainage pipe, like a few days after I stated that, right? I told you guys Naomi Arion. I said she's going to be found in 2 to 3 days. Somebody came on my channel saying, oh, I'm giving her family false hope. I'm like, I think if I wanted to say something, I would push it out months so that just in case it doesn't happen, right? At least I got some leadway. But I'm telling you 2 to 3 days because I'm having a strong energy for that. Her body was found in 2 days and we were told on the 3rd day. Boom. So anyway, let's move on. Mallory says, it is because I speak up. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Yeah. She speaks up on channels, and so they go ahead and block her. J Dubs, you still have a spot on the VIP table. Yeah, she's VIP. She is definitely VIP. And you never know. Mallory Williams might change it. She might get her wrench back. Who knows? You might be able to quit. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to put that out there, but you already know. Mallory says, I don't think it would be real if he apologized now. He would be doing it just to shut us up. Yeah. That's true. You're right. Anyway, J Dub says, yes, I know. Thank you, Weejabi. I'm all good. Okay. I'm like, yes, God is here. No need to pop the links out. Oh my God, you get to relax and enjoy the chat, right? What I think it is too is a lot of people might not have had it in y'all clipboards. I had it in the clipboard. The only thing is I got a new phone and it totally erased my clipboard. I was so pissed. So I said, I got to make my clipboard for Mallory Williams again, right? So I make the freaking clipboard again, guys. I replaced that phone with another phone. And so now my clipboard is totally erased once more and I would have to make it again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that in the near future.
what that one's going to do, and then I know for a fact how this one's going to respond to what I do, and then I know how this one's going to respond to that one because I know what they're doing, and then I know the shitstorm that's going to come after that one, plus I know the shitstorm that's going to come after me, but that's okay because I know these group of people are eventually going to fold in on this group of people.
Hello, New York to LA. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
You see what's happening? All this is going in my head, always and forever. This is how the House of Williams
always
works, right?
Forever.
So even in the quietest day over here, right? Even on the quietest day, if it seems like nobody's paying attention to Miss Williams, right? All those times I'm saying, I promise you they will be speaking my name. And you all thought, well, ain't nobody paying attention to you. All these workings go in my head, right? Because I know what's coming. I'm going to ring that bell in just a minute. I love you so much. But I know what's coming, right? I'm moving the wheels of YouTube over here. So sometimes I just don't have the moment to explain every play-by-play in my playhouse to the people, right? To the audience. My thing is the audience just has to trust in the House of Williams and hold on, right? Just get your ticket at the door and take a seat and just enjoy the show, right? Get what you can get out of it. Enjoy the show. And that's really what it's about. And I just, and I know sometimes when you don't know what's coming around the bend.
All right. Weejabi's asking me for the link for the Molly Go Lightly stream that I was on. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Make sure you check out the details, right? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Make sure you check out the live chat. Also, like I said, Miss Mallory Williams, she did a thorough video on it, explaining everything that I felt. It's called The Psychic Goddess versus Justice for All. But I'm going to go ahead and get you the link straight off Molly's. I also have a playlist on it. It's probably called YouTube Hall of Shame or something, Creative Hall of Shame. And it goes in details like that too. But if you want to see the raw, uncut version of what actually happened, I'm going to dig for that right now, MGLs. In the meantime, you continue to listen to Mallory Williams at the House of Williams.
Then, it's like, holy shit. Or there's a lot of cliffhangers in here. There's a lot of cliffhangers, right? Okay, be here now. Thank you so much, my love. $20 going right into my paycheck. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. But that's part of the joy of YouTube, and it's part of the joy for all of you out there that just get to go door to door to door to door.
I gotta say one thing. It looks like, I don't know if anybody noticed but Molly Go Lightly subscribers have gone down like a lot. Like I know it used to be up to 56,000 or 58,000. Now it's down to 55 or 54. However, it is said, all right, it's alleged that, a lot of her subscribers were bought. So that could be a reason too. But anyway, it looks like a subscriber list is dropping for some reason.
To everybody's whore light, every time you see a live button, you get to pile in.
But Justice for All, his is increasing.
Right? You get to suck it all up. And then you get to just take it all in and go to the next whore light, see who's feeding off of who. Then you get to go to that whore light. And then it's just on and on and on and on. Right? It's all part of the experience. It's all part of the entertainment for you people. Oh my God, holy hell. Thank you. Right into my birthday chat. Thank you, Ina. Thank you so much. Jesus, y'all. Thank you. See, that's the one thing I can't plot. I have no power over that. I wish I could. Listen, I wish I could, but that's completely up to you all, right? Whether somebody's going to be generous or, how many times I'm going to ring my bell, a chat, I have no control over, right? So that's purely.
And that's where I got the bell ring from too. I give credit where credit is due. All right, I got my little bell. But you have to watch Miss Williams, ring her bell live. She just does too much, and I love every bit of it, right? So anytime somebody gives a donation, go ahead and ring that bell.
By chance, random, and good luck and hope, right? Thank you, Shay. Happy birthday, Mallory. Listen, this is gonna be the longest birthday period ever, but listen, I'm gonna enjoy it all. Happy birthday, Mallory. Thank you for making me giggle. Much love to you and kisses. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, is that Tatia? Tatia. Yes, thank you. Listen, Naked Cat, baby girl. Yes, thank you. Okay. Oh, good Lord. You all, I hope that made sense. Do you just kind of get how do I word something and put in perspective as to how I operate over here to where it even makes sense? You can't even really comprehend, right? Trying to put somebody in the mind of Mallory Williams, for God's sake, it's really an impossibility. It's an impossibility. But I tried to at least give you something to go on.
I'll press pause for 1 second because I want to touch on what, and Jobby, I got the links for you. Just give me 1 minute, okay? I'm gonna give it to you towards the end because I want you to see something first. All right, but J Dub says, I wish I knew the goddess back then. The Gabby Petito case is what brought me to this side of YouTube. And yeah, and see, this is what I think I started with the Gabby Petito case in true crime. Before that, I was just doing regular readings, tarot readings and stuff like that online. Oh, excuse me. And what happened is I wanted to see if the stuffed dog was saying that they were going to find the body, if it was accurate or not. So I started to pull for that. I never did a true crime reading before that. So, I mean, it wasn't anything to measure whether I was right, wrong, or good about it. You know what I mean? Until I started to pull. Like me and Mallory Young, we know of that, like I said, she... I don't find anything wrong with people, getting money from that's on YouTube. When they're putting their energy and their time and effort on it, right? And people are absorbing it. So it drains them. So it's nothing wrong with people giving to people and supporting their channels, right? What I do have a problem with, and I did a live on it, is exploiting Summer to no end, to lie about certain things. And I believe I've seen a lot of people on YouTube, certain creators that go ahead and lie in Summer's name. And that's just not the way. Okay. I've seen people who claim to be psychic, yet they haven't had one. Mallory, you know who I'm talking about. They have not had any type of previous readings that they did in true crime that would prove that they have any type of accuracy level. When I started reading on Gabby and all these people that passed on, or what happened in the case, I wasn't guaranteeing. I was telling you what I felt, what I'm seeing, right? Because I didn't have that proof of accuracy. But as time went on, everything I said, we saw played out. So now I have something to hold on to and say, look, I got that right. I got this right. When I said, here's the energy, Orson West, right? Birth name Sincere and Classic. When I said that they already passed on and their adoptive parents, Trezell and Jacqueline West, have something to do with their death, right? That's exactly Trezell and Jacqueline are now charged and in prison for the death of these boys. So I have a lot of proven accuracy. So, but for me to sit up there and to make up different stories on Summer Wells and keep changing it day by day, taking other people's stories or other psychic stories that people heard, them say, calling names like Foot Fables, saying they heard Foot Fables. They didn't hear any Foot Fables. You making that up. You lying now. You heard Foot Fables off of some YouTube creators channel, right? You didn't just hear. No, I really hear. No, you lying. You are absolutely lying. Now that's exploiting Summer. In my opinion, to each its own. We have our own opinion. So let's continue. Mallory says, mine was Summer Wells, J Dubs. I looked up Summer Wells on 16th and found TM's channel, and I went from there. Yeah, when I was reading on, and how I found out about Summer Wells is when I was doing the Gabby Petito readings. Everybody was coming to my comments, and they were like my channel for some reason it was not shadow banned at that time. So I was getting a good amount of viewers, and they would come in telling me about a Summer Wells. And they kept asking me to read on a Summer Wells. I said, Summer who? And that's when I started reading on her. All right. Paige Davis says, I don't know what a clipboard is. Oh my God. You have to, how do you do your clipboard? You got to hold down. If you're on your phone, you hold down and you press, you copy something. Listen, go to youtube.com, or Mallory, maybe you could drop a link for her on how to use the clipboard on her phone or laptop on YouTube. And it's going to give you the step-by-step instructions, how to use your clipboard on a smartphone. You definitely would be a prized asset as a mod if you can use that clipboard. Mallory Young says, it's where you save your links page. Yeah. All right, Mallory says, if you double click the chat, oh, she said it already. If you double click the chat bar, it should say copy and paste, select, and clipboard. Yep. All right. Like where you type. All right. So let's continue to play this out, because I want to show you guys something. I hope, okay.
So you know that.
I hope Jarby is still here so that I can go ahead and, matter of fact, I'm going to give the link in the meantime in case you don't stay the whole time.
You know, I'm trying to be honest with you as far as what you can expect from my channel. You know, at least give you some sort of reasoning as to how you can see, you know, simple people want to put it in terms, oh, you're just a flip-flop. The bottom line, you're just a flip-flop. No, the bottom line is my channel is, listen, it's an entertainment channel, right? I cannot sit here and expect to entertain a crowd by calling Molly Golightly Sloppy Molly every day, right? For the next year straight, for the next following year.
I could respect that. And she has the right to run her channel how she wants to run her channel. So she has every right to do so.
Going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. I have to be able to move my channel along. It's got to be able to have lifts, peaks, and valleys. It's got to have high points and low points and drama. It's like a symphony. Your channel has to be like a symphony. It's got to rock people. It's got to be able to move people. And just when they think there's nothing going.
And so that's a good explanation for it. And so for those who don't get it, I guess there it is, right? Let's see, like where we type. Okay, and if I did just post the link to Molly's 5-hour live. I forget when I came in on the channel. I don't know if it was an hour in, but you know, you could always fast forward and you'll see. I might have actually came in like 30 minutes in. Yeah, I believe it was around 30 minutes in. And I was there the whole time until the live got cut.
Going on, you've got to scare the hell out of them when the cat jumps out of the closet and you weren't expecting it. That's how you get people's attention. You're like, holy shit. Jesus Christ, where did she come from? Where the hell did she come from? I've been here the whole time, hiding in the closet, bitch. How you like it? How you like me now? Meow, right? I'm Mallory Williams. How you doing? It's just how I roll. Please sign the guest book. I can't believe we got almost 100. Listen, I think we're going to get 100. I'm not closing out with less than 100 at this point. Really, I didn't think we were going to listen. I thought we were, listen, this wasn't supposed to be this kind of turnout. This was supposed to.
Okay. So Weejabi, I'm going to get back to her live, guys. But Weejabi says, Goddess, how are you able to figure out what is happening in the case? Intellect, probabilities, other? Okay, so some of it's me intuitively. You know, some people throw out the word psychic, whatever. I use it for understanding what people think of when they think of a psychic, somebody that has information or something that they want to know. But I also have tarot cards. I use the tarot cards. I don't need the tarot cards because, as you see, I pulled the tarot cards. Didn't show me all of that. The tarot cards didn't show me the date Brian Laundrie's body would be found. It didn't show me the date that they didn't show me how Gabby was, you know, how she passed. And if you watch the live where I'm doing this, like, I'm like, there's a few lives I did, but on a couple, I'm like, she's saying, I can't breathe. And I'm like, like, I'm feeling like I can't breathe. I'm hyperventilating. So I knew hyperventilating. And so I knew she was strangled, or, what do you call it? Suffocate. She was suffocated from strangulation. And how did I know he would be found on a Wednesday in October, and the exact day? I could tell you I was doing a mixture of tarot cards and trying to pull in, and the tarot cards didn't tell me those specifics. I don't know. Like, I kind of hear stuff sometimes. Sometimes I kind of hear it, not from another voice. It's from my own voice, right? But in my head. And then other times I just know, like, I pulled the card and it was blue, and I knew he would be found on a Wednesday. I don't know. And I haven't been wrong so far. And I'm not saying I never will be. I'm sure I will be, because there's certain times where it's like, well, am I hearing from the spirit world, or is this me? Right. And sometimes it's like a thin line of divide of figuring out whether or not I'm hearing from the other side or if it's me. And so far, I have been able to depict and tell that, yeah, I'm definitely hearing from the other side, because it's so strong. And I think that's why, because usually I don't say anything unless it's really, really strong. I get a really strong sense, a really strong feeling. But there's times where I don't get a strong feeling. I try not to comment on that too much, because I'm like, I'm not sure, you know? So it's all energy, and we're all connected. And that same energy that I have to do that, you have it too, because of how interconnected the universe is, and we're all spirits. So it's just a matter of tapping into it. And how was I able to tap into it? Your guess is as good as mine. Right? But the more you meditate, the better you get at it. I could tell you this much: I haven't been doing much meditation, and I do need to start, and I will start.
To be a little love letter for Psychic Goddess, and nothing. I didn't think we were going to have this many people in here and this kind of thumbs up, but this just goes to show how many people love the Psychic Goddess. Right? They wanted to hear what we had to say about the Psychic Goddess, and I hope some people have subbed her up. And not only that, I hope some people will put in her comment section. If somebody will share her link again.
Yes, please. People did sub me up, and I thank you so much for that, Mallory Williams. I thank you, Miss Williams. And people did share in the comment section that you're the one who sent them. So I tremendously appreciate that. And thank you for showing me love. And like I said, there's no issue I had with you. My issue was with boring for all. But we all got to get along if we're under the same house, right? Yeah, so this is the thing. If Mallory Williams, if Miss Williams ever decides to take my wrench, I won't be upset at all. That means that I just get to lay back, kick up, and listen and just laugh. You know what I mean? I don't have to press paste. I enjoy doing it. So I will do it. However, if she ever decided, you know what, I'm going to take your wrench, I'm not going to be upset with her, because she has every right to. There's no hate between me and her. And I really love her. I really wish she was out here. All right. So anyway, let's continue to listen.
I would love nothing more than for some people to go over to her channel, comment on whatever most recent thing she has live, and just give her some love. Show her some love. Let her know that she matters to the House of Williams. All right? Because she does. She absolutely does. I don't leave my friends behind. I don't disregard them, and that's for sure. Listen, like I said, that girl has been here hustling like nobody's business for the House of Williams. And that's just the way it is. So please, if you have a minute or two, click that link, go over there, just, give her some love, even if it's just
like I said, and why I do that is fresh air. All that's going on. Well, to the got milk, got milk video, got milk content. Not one time watching that did I ever think that Mallory Williams had any hate towards that child or wanted to see her dead. But the truth of the matter is, it was a dead kid. I mean, I don't want to say, because some people may want to say she said whatever it is, but you gotta understand that it was not looking for good for Summer Wells at the time, right? And Mallory Williams is in comedy, and she's in true crime, the true crime community. Just because you're not able to take a joke well doesn't mean that it was meant with any malicious intent towards a child. There was none there meant. I believe all of us who are watching or are focused or tuned into the Summer Wells case, right? There with a pure heart, wanting to see some resolve in it, wanting to see what's going on here. So if we're listening to Mallory Williams at a time that we want to go ahead and unwind, let her say a story like she does. Like, loosen up, okay? Loosen up. Anyway, I believe Mallory Williams said that Dolly Vision actually put Tiffany on a milk box now. So maybe that satisfies her.
Emojis from the House of Williams. Let her know, just let her know, right? Maybe sub her up. She's a wonderful gal, right? If anybody deserves a sub, her channel does. Okay, everybody. Listen, can we get 7 more signatures on the guest book before I close this out? Is there a chance 7 of you have not signed the guest book signature yet?
Okay, I want to say to pay this. I know that because you guys are commenting a lot about Mallory Williams not blocking guys, but taking the wrench away, because you don't want anybody to have to go ahead and block you, right? But I feel like Mallory will always look you guys out in the end, because I believe that she values you guys there and want to see you guys there, right? Then again, this is between you guys. So hopefully you guys can talk it out, work it out, and see what works for you guys. But I haven't seen anything but Paige and J Dubs give love to Mallory Williams, and Mallory Williams give love back to J Dubs and Paige Davis.
Listen, don't worry. We're going to return to regular scheduled programming. Trust me. We're going to see what kind of bullshit they've been serving up today. Listen, I'm sure that some people have been serving up some bullshit. Don't worry about that. I just got to go through and scoop it all up like a goddamn litter box. I got to go in there and sift through it. I got to go sift through the litter box to see what they're... Listen, people. Listen, it's the part I don't enjoy. Oh,
Paige Davis. No, maybe you can fix that. If you decide that, and it's, you can figure out how to post links, would she consider having you there as a mod again? Because you can easily find out how to do so, because Mallory or I can teach you how to do it. Or we can send you some YouTube links, or you can search YouTube links on how to use your clipboard. Right? And we could kind of walk you through it. And maybe, that'll be helpful. I don't know whether or not that will determine whether or not, you get your wrench back. But maybe it's something to think about, and maybe you don't always have to post links. Maybe you could just post links periodically here and there throughout the chat 3 times a live. I don't know. But maybe that'll help out. What do you think? Don't worry, guys. We're towards the end.
Enjoy, but we'll see.
Oh,
I do know this, people. Not for nothing. But old Tiffany had... Listen, after the ass whooping she's been getting over her fraud, right? Over her bullshit check fraud, right? I donated $15. Get the hell out of here, you liar, right? Who does she get to back her up? Who does she get for support? You can't make this shit up, people. This tells you how far down she slipped down the totem pole, girl. Savage, goddamn. Listen, Savage Live over there from the way other side of the tracks, right? Goddamn Savage Live. Jesus Christ, people. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Holy shit, somebody, listen. It's like Old Yeller out there. Old Yeller. Listen, I know it's sad. The end of this, it's so sad. Old Yeller, we've all seen the movie. God damn. Jesus Christ. Nobody listen. It's either Cujo or Old Yeller. Pick it. Pick your poison, people. Pick your ending. Cujo or Old Yeller. Either dog. It's not, listen, it doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. Pick your ending, people. Right? Listen, one more signature on the guest book. Anyway, that's where she's at today, people. That's where she's at. Oh God. One more guest book signature. Anybody going once?
Yeah, guys, can you sign my can you please sign my guest book or press the like button. All right, Paige says, I get a feeling that Summer is alive. It is okay if someone disagrees with me. Not a problem with me at all. Yeah, Paige, I pulled up the energy that she's not and certain things happened or whatever, but I'm not. If someone, I was really cool with True Crime Exposed, and we discussed this often as well. And he always believed that, and by the way, unfortunately, his channel got taken down, and I hope he gets it back up because he's definitely a great YouTuber. Anyway, we had these discussions a lot, and he felt that she was alive, and I said, you know what? It's my hope. I would want to be wrong, And it's okay to disagree. So when you're at my channel, go ahead, disagree with me all you want. I want to hear it so we could go back and forth and we could actually reason and let our minds work, our brains work together, So Mallory says she's reading other people's spirit box sessions. Yes. She's talking about some quote unquote psychic that's going live, and she's telling them stuff that she's hearing off of other people's channel, which was proven, and then comes back on and asks everyone for donation money because I guess her housing situation. Yes, and her husband doesn't want to work. All right. So anyway, Mallory Young says, yes, I'm ahead of it. I explained it. Good. Thank you, Goddess, for the clipboard info. Yes, definitely search it on YouTube too, right? Because it's very handy if you're a mod on any channel. That's how I was able to do it, guys. I can't type that over and over again. I would have been so exhausted. J-Dub says, if you're right, Paige, I hope there's a break in the case soon. Wait, did Paige say something? Oh, well, either way, let there be a case, break in the case. Yeah, and I hope she is alive. Shoot, I don't mind my reading being wrong. Let it be wrong. Let it be the first. Like I said, if I'm doing a reading on somebody and I see that their child is dead, they want to know, and I'm telling them that. For me, regardless, if I'm going to somebody, they tell me that, I would say always believe and have faith that your child is alive. Never give up, right? Till you find them, right? Because let that be the one time, if I wasn't wrong ever, let that be the one time that I was wrong in a reading. Right? Let that be the one time that when I saw something, it was off. It wasn't right. I got it all mixed up and twisted. And that's what I would do if I was in a person's shoes and somebody came and told me certain thing. No, I'm not trying to hear that. My baby's alive. What you talking about? Right? So and once again, even though I've been extremely accurate, there's going to come a time, because I'm not God. So there's going to come a time where I'm wrong. And let that be, because then that's probably going to be something that's going to be positive for the person that's alive, right? So anyway, if she isn't, then I think the neighbors have something to do with it. I have two different theories I can't shake. Yeah, well, we have, the psychic that has, or what do we call her? No, she says she's not psychic. She just gets messages. She has a bunch of different theories. Every day is a different theory. Two theories a day. I'm gonna stop talking about her. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Everybody in the room, thumbs up, please do. Paige, Weejobby says, Paige, Mallory loves you as we do all. Whatever's happening, trust in Mallory. Yep. Yes. I believe Mallory truly loves Paige and J-Dubs, right? And I mean, it could come to a time that she decides to give the wrench back and say, you know what? Here you go. Because I want to make sure, I just want to make sure you don't have to worry about anything accidentally being hidden. And I don't want to always go back and check to see who's blocked and who's not. Like, I went to my block list the other day, and somebody that was blocked that I thought I would never thought would be blocked. I don't know if it was an accident or what happened, but you know, it happens sometimes. Do you have dreams, Goddess? When I was young and a teenager, I used to have all these dreams that came true, but they would kind of give me warnings and signs that, like, say, for instance, a family member was going to die. So I used to pray that I wouldn't have those dreams anymore. And because of them, I really remember my dreams. There was a time that I started having dreams, night terrors, like maybe 5, 8, 10 a night every day, and they were vivid. I could see everything clearly. I was seeing everything, but I knew that something had, a spirit entity had kind of attached itself, because I realized, because I'm intuitive, I realized it had to do with a YouTube video subliminal that I was watching. And even though I was watching quite a few, I knew exactly whose it was. Even though he was saying good thing and positive affirmations, it was some subliminals playing in the background. And I always said, for some reason, I said, I don't have a good feeling about what's playing in the background. Even though he's saying good things, I think it's something hidden. And I don't know why I continue to listen to it. I think I would start and I would fall asleep accidentally. It is meant for you to fall asleep with, right? And then I don't know how long, not long after, I started having these nightmares. It was to the point where I was scared to go to sleep at night. This was 2018, the beginning. I would sit up in the bed trying not to fall asleep. I would walk around like I would try to fight it. And I would end up falling asleep. And then terrors would hit me again and again and again, to where I had to start playing some prayers every night. I would make a playlist for, you know, that to be broken, whatever was going on to be broken. And they actually help with a lot of dreams, like me not having as many dreams. But sometimes the computer would power down or something would power down, even though I had it charging, which was odd. And then the dreams would come back. But I realized that it was a specific YouTuber called Daushay, Dauschy. Guys, don't go to his channel. It may look good, but I'm telling you, it's some evil stuff playing in the background. And then I would look through the comments and I would scroll up, and it would be a lot of people that were having the same type of dreams and nightmares that I was having every night, multiple times a night, the night terrors, their kids in it, everything. It was just really bad. And then you would scroll some more and you would see somebody else had the same thing, scroll some more. And in between those, there were positive comments like, oh, I love hearing your voice. Your voice is amazing. It's awesome falling asleep to you, blah, 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 right? But, and certain people would say certain things where I would know that they think it's something good, but that was like an evil attachment to it. Like people feeding them stuff while they're sleeping and they're thinking it's awesome. Oh, I had this dream. No. Girl, what you were dreaming was somebody putting something on you, like for real. So other than that, and I finally prayed that off of me, and I didn't have to worry about that. It took maybe a couple months. I don't know. But other than that, I don't really remember my dreams. Sorry for the rant, guys. Let me play this as we go through. Hold on.
Going twice. Anyone? We're not closing it down with 99. We can't do that. 99, we're not going to do it. Come on, one more person. Oh, good Lord. CT, hello, the donuts of it all. Anna, not old Yeller. It's what it's like. Thank you, people. Thank you. 101 Dalmatians. I've got no use for puppies. Listen, people. It was so sad. Listen, we don't even like each other, but for the children, But for the children, listen, for the children I scammed out of $1,500, we'll come together for the children. Bitch, you came together because nobody else is willing to sit up in that can with your thieving ass.
See, she's everybody's favorite. Look, guys, even though this is something to see about Miss Williams, even though Mallory Williams, right, took Paige Davis' wrench away, right? She still has all the love for Paige Davis, but she just took her wrench away. So she said, Paige says, today has been incredibly wild and wonderful, and I got amazing news. Awesome. I'm so happy for you, Paige. She said, and I got amazing news, but the one deflect is that I was blocked on my favorite creators channel, so it is raw. But you're unblocked now. You're unhidden, all right? So don't worry. And in time, I believe, you never know what might happen, especially if you learn to use that clipboard page. And J-Dubs always tells me how much she loves Mallory Williams, right? She does. She truly does. But let's continue to listen.
No one else will have her ass other than her. Listen, other than 681, and nobody watches her ass. So listen, neither of you had any. You were each other's best option. Why don't we call it out for what it is? You each had one goddamn option and you found each other. Jesus Christ. Savage and Tiffany. Holy shit. You can't make it up, people. Listen, this isn't about calling out bullshit, but since y'all were nice, since y'all made it this far, what the hell? I called you.
All right, so Paige, thank you for expressing that. I'm glad you did. So Paige Davis says, I gotta say, I will never exist as a mod merely to post links. That is really not my thing. I support in so many other ways. Yeah, Paige does support in many other ways. And I think she actually interacts with a lot of the community there, a lot of the subs. Like I said, I'm rare on interacting because I usually don't have my glasses on. Guys, I didn't even need glasses 3 years ago, okay? I'm like getting old here. What the heck? And now I needed to see a freaking chat. So because I'm not looking in the chat, I'm just listening. It's easier for me to paste. Guys, that's my thing. But at the same time, I'm listening. I'll see 1, 2, or 3 comments and I'll respond to a few, or I'll, comment on a few, but then I'm out of the chat. Mallory, she really does enjoy, and it's good when the community all talks and socialize with one another, right? Make each other feel special. So, and I guess everybody has their pluses. Everybody has their pros. So Paige, you might not even need to learn a clipboard because perhaps that's not what you're there for. I mean, maybe post 3 times. It's good to just have it, in your back pocket for when you need it. But you serve a different purpose, right? I just sit back. I just really enjoy listening to her because she takes the stress off. She knows how to take the stress off somebody. All right. Weejabi says, J-Dub's pro tip you gave was spot on. The space to create linkable links. Yes. Mallory Young, I think I missed some stuff, guys, above. Mallory Young says, yes, J-Dubs, exactly. I did copy your links you put in the chat. Thank you. We don't have those apps in Canada. Okay. Guys, it's giving me a problem scrolling up and down. I know I probably missed a lot of comments. Give me 1 second. We only have about another minute and a half of her, so let's listen to her to the end.
Do a little bullshit today, all right? I gave you a little taste of bullshit, all right? Jana, thank you. $5 going right into my paycheck. Thank you so much. I couldn't be more pleased with you, Jana. I really appreciate you. Thank you. But listen, there's more. There'll be more. Don't even worry about it. If anybody will please listen. I recently discovered how easy it is to share a video onto your community post. I honestly just discovered that. I didn't realize how easy it was. You just listen. I thought you had to do copy and pasting or something. And before I was like, can you even share a video on a community? I didn't listen. I'm not that savvy, but I just figured it out. And it's so easy. So listen, if anybody wants to put a little clever, if anybody wants to share this out on their community post, right? Please do. Please do. Help my channel expand. Help the House of Williams grow stronger. Listen, help us out, right? It's one of the great ways you can help the House of Williams. If you
And
can't,
I love how
if you
I want to
can't or
say
choose not.
this. I love how she does express, for people to donate, etc. Maybe it might annoy some people, but I enjoy it. I mean, I want to do more of that in the future. I first have to get on track on being, just coming on live more, first of all, number one, right? And not everybody has their own thing that they do. So, I mean, I don't feel like I would be calling for it as much as her, but I have absolutely no problem with her asking for people to donate, asking for people to, invest in her wish list and get her something. She spends a lot of her time and a lot of her energy here. She calms down the waters for us. Like a lot of us have said, she is our favorite YouTuber, right? YouTube creator, right? Hands down, probably. I even told Mallory Young, if anything happens and she had to choose between us, please go ahead and choose Mallory Williams at the House of Williams, because as far as, being a mod, where to hold the wrench at, because she's showing more dedication. When I get there, I'll get there, But I had a lot of stuff going on in my life. Didn't always feel like going on. Sometimes, it's a lot. So you gotta, go ahead. Mallory Williams, she is a riot. She's hilarious. And I mean, I enjoy her every time she comes on live. We all do. So go ahead and support her. I'm not on live as much as her. So if you had to choose who to hold the wrench with, most certainly hold it with her. Okay? That's not a problem. Anyway.
Not to help us in a financial way or wish list way or any of that. It's one of the way most of my House of Williams followers can help us is by participating in the side chat, signing the guest book, sharing out the channel, all those nice interactive things to help the House of Williams expand and grow. All right, till next time, everyone, do take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was absolutely beautiful. Let me see. The lighting in here. Okay. Give me 1 second. So we're going to get her back up on the screen. All right. She is beautiful inside and out, Miss Mallory Williams. All right. So let's see. So Paige Davis says, calms down the waters is a beautiful statement. Yeah, she absolutely does calm down the waters. You have been really wonderful. Oh, and it was wonderful to have you here. I always see you over there, but it's wonderful to see you here. And I love your photo. Usually I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not always able to see the little icons, but now I can see it's blown up. I got my glasses on. You are drop dead gorgeous. So Mallory says, I've had glasses since I was 6'2". Can't see without them. This is annoying to have to live this life since you were 6, Mallory. Oh my God. One day, was it last year? I woke up and my eyes was blurring up, and it's like my glasses weren't near me and I couldn't see it was stressing me out. It was totally stressing me out. I couldn't see what was on my phone. Like the change up was real. Copy and paste it. I will be dreaming of clipboards now. And you don't have to necessarily have something with the donation link. You could just have something to say, something just fierce and savvy, something cute, All right, something that represents you. I just like to share the donation links. I swear when I was wrong, do something. He doesn't leave me alone, but when I'm sitting around bored out of my mind, he's doing his own thing. Are you talking about your son? I miss so many of you guys' comments. All right, so that is that. She said what she said, and I totally respect her. I totally appreciate her. If she ever felt the need to take my wrench, I would not be upset. Like I stated, the only reason she doesn't have a wrench here is because my daggone YouTube studio demoted everybody, so I have to wind up giving her another one, you know, if she makes an appearance. Again, she's absolutely, like I said, she's absolutely beautiful inside and out. I do need some rest because the last 2 to 3 weeks I have been constantly going nonstop, right? So when I have come on her channel, I've only been on there good 10-15 minutes, and half the time she probably didn't see me, or sometimes she might have thought I was going to stay on for a while, but I didn't. I fell right the heck to sleep. But if there's any channel that I'm watching on YouTube, it's definitely the House of Williams. So you guys make sure you like and sub. I don't know if Mallory has her link in the clipboard, but if so, you can go ahead and share it one more time. Okay. You're not going to find another comedian like her on YouTube, in these YouTube streets. I sure haven't. Everybody have, let me see. Do we all feel better? Yeah, feel better. Feel better. You know what? And I hope she does listen to this, and I hope she does see how much, I know she already knows how much you guys love her. Thank you for your compliment, Goddess. You're beautiful inside and out. Thank you. I'm going to try to do, if you guys go into my old videos, you'll see some videos where I actually show my face. I want to try to do that. That would be nice if I could do that once a week. I can't tell you guys I'm going to do it every day. I don't like to do it every day. I don't even like the phone chat every day on video chat. I hate when people call me on video chat. I typically don't answer that. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to answer it. I'm like, you'll see me face to face. But I will try to do one at least once a week or once every other week where I'm on video. Anyway, love you all. I love Mallory Williams at the House of Williams. I have nothing but love and respect to her. Here she goes. Make sure you click on her channel, subscribe to her channel, tell her I sent you. House of Williams is amazing always. Yeah. Yep. All right. Love you guys. See you next